Good morning, students. Today's chapter that we will revise is chapter 4, simple equation. Okay. Now, what is an equation? You all know that is a relation between of a variable where it will have an equal sign. Okay. Say, let's take an example. X minus 3 equals to 10. Okay, so this is an equation. It is its left hand side and this is right hand side. It is related with an equal sign. So an equation is a condition on a variable. Okay, that condition is that two expressions should have equal value. This means this and this will have equal value, and at least one of these expressions should have a variable. Okay, now this how to solve this equation. Okay, solving an equation. If I add 2 to both the sides, so what is happening? X minus 1 equals to 12. Okay, and x equals to 12 plus 1, that is 13. Here x was also 13. Now if I subtract 2 from this equation from both the sides, x minus 3 minus 2, 10 minus 2. Okay, so it will be x minus 5 equals to 8. Again we can see that x equals to 13. Now if I multiply this equation by 2, so 2 into x minus 3 equals to 10 into 2. Now 2x minus 6 equals to 20. So 2x equals to 20 plus 6, that is 26, and x equals to 26 by 2, that is 13. Same way, if I divide this equation by 2, x minus 3 by 2 equals to 10 by 2, it is 5. So x minus 3 equals to 2 into 5 is 10. Okay, so x equals to 10 plus 3 equals to 13. So in all the four conditions, whether we add, whether we subtract, whether we multiply, or whether we divide, okay, both the side, you remember, both the side by same number, that means that equation is not going to change. Remember, if we add, subtract, multiply or divide both the sides of equality by the same number, it still holds. That means that equation is not going to change. Okay, now if I interchange their side, okay, if I interchange their side, that means it is written in left hand side. If I write it in right hand side, so I'll interchange. So 10 will come in left hand side and x minus 3 will come in right hand side. Then also this equation is not going to change. Okay, next is how to solve these equation. There are two methods. One is by keeping that balance. Equation is like a balance. Okay, now if you have seen, if we add same number in both the side, that equation is not going to change. So x minus 3 equals to 10. Now if we add 3 on both the side, what I'll get? X minus 3 plus 3, so 10 plus 3. Now minus 3 plus 3 is 0. So in the left hand side only x remains. Okay. So 10 plus 3 is 13. This way you can solve. Okay. Now take another example. Say 3n plus 7 equals to 25. So here it is plus. So I have to subtract 7 from both the side. What will I get? 3n plus 7 minus 7, 25 minus 7. So this plus minus becomes 0. So 3n equals to 18. So now it is 3n. So I have to remove this 3. How I can remove? I have to divide both the side by 3. Okay. What I get? Left hand side it is n, remains only 18 divided by 3 is 6. Okay. So you remember, when there is addition you have to subtract. Okay. And whether there is multiplication you have to divide. Whether there is addition you have to subtract. If subtract is there you have to do the addition. Okay. Now another method is transposing method. Another method is transposing method. Transposing means changing side. Transposing means changing sides. Okay. Transposing a number is the same as adding or subtracting the number from both the sides. So take an example, 2x plus 4 equals to 8. Before and we were doing this addition subtraction. Now I will transpose this plus 4 to right hand side. Okay. So transpose 4 to right hand side. Where I transpose this plus 4, it will become minus 4. 2x 8 minus 4. 8 minus 4 is 4. Now this is multiplication. So when I transpose this 2 to right hand side, I have to divide. So your answer is 2. This way also you can do. Next, what we have learned? We have learned application of simple equation in practical situation. This you can use to solve different problems in your practical life. Now, if the teacher tells the class that the highest marks obtained by a student in her class is twice the lowest marks plus 7. The highest score is 87. What is the lowest score? So, when this type of sums will be there, first you have to identify that variable. That means what you have to solve or which value you have to find out. Here you have to find out the lowest score. So let's consider the lowest score is x. Okay. Then you have to form that expression or equation. Okay. That condition will be given. According to that condition you have to form that expression. So what is the condition given? That highest marks obtained by a student in her class is twice the lowest marks plus 7. Okay. So highest marks, equals to twice the lowest marks. Twice the lowest marks means 2x plus 7, and highest marks is also given, that is 87. So now this we can write this equation as 87. Now it's very easy to solve. What? This plus 7 I will transpose to the right hand side. So 2x 87 minus 7, it is 80. So 2x equals to 80. So x equals to 80 by 2 equals to 40. Okay. This way you can solve different practical problems. Okay. So whenever you are given a written problem, first you have to identify the variable, then form this expression, then put equal marks, and then you solve by using this transposing method or balancing method. That's all for today. Thank you.